What's going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well. Wild tip videos are great, and we have a lot of them around here. Arguably, the best way I can help you improve is to take real examples of fights and games and explain what my thought process is, what I'm doing, and what I could have done better, as even myself could use some pointers and ways to improve. We've got a sweaty Wraith game to showcase today, which highlights some great examples of team fights and ways to overtake enemies that do have superior positioning, which can be pretty tough, so let's hop right in. Right off the rip, though, you will notice we are landing at Lava Siphon, and the dropship path was from the east side of the map going to the west, really going right over Fragment. By landing at Lava Siphon, I find there's a lot more survivability, a lot more play options, and a lot more loot that really just makes the game a little bit more enjoyable than landing at Fragment or Monument. How I do this with my duo teammate is I land on the 3 loot pills, he goes in the middle window up at the center command center, and we're able to efficiently and quite quickly loot this entire area, and then we can go back up top to that middle bunker area and really see what's going on, where are the fights happening. And by landing at this middle spot and not at one of the stations, we can really just get a complete picture of what is going on in front of us, rather than just 50-50ing a team on one of the stations and then getting third-partied. You'll also notice I only take about 25 or so seconds to loot this entire area in the back. Me and my teammate can loot this building very efficiently because we do this all the time. So as soon as we do get some sort of equipment, we're moving on. We're not wasting time. I'm gonna decide that I wanna drop the R9 for the Prowler, mainly just because I wanna split up my ammo types a little bit. I do have a Spitfire which chews through ammo. I do find that the R9 also chews through ammo, so I'm just gonna use the Prowler instead of the R9 at this moment. We ever so briefly go up to the top of the command center, look around, see where the fights are happening, and then we're gonna move on. We're not gonna stalemate. An enemy does drop down from me here on the right. I don't shoot him because I know there's a lot more people around. I wanna get a little bit bigger picture for what the entire battle is gonna be like. I find that there is a team coming from the left station because I did see them land there. My teammate cleans up the guy behind us. I'm gonna armor swap him so I can be just a little bit more efficient here, and I am gonna heal up. After this, we are gonna then start to push into the middle station area and then take some fights. I do get hit by the ballistic tactical, which is unfortunate. This basically means I'm kind of out of commission for 12 seconds unless I do want to take damage. They swing on us, they push my teammate like they should. I finish up the weak guy with the Spitfire, and then I absolutely demolish this ballistic pushing me. I one mag him with the R9. He was shooting an EVA 8 with double tap at me from just a little bit too far away. If he saved 2 shots before he did push in a little bit further, he actually probably would have killed me. But really, I outduel him here because of my aim. You're gonna then notice we are looking around to see where we want to go. We could go up to Fragment, or we could go south side, kind of like through Harvester. I know that the dropship started more in the northeast part of the map and going west, so we are going to rotate up to Fragment and not over to Harvester because I want to get more fights. I don't want to have a dead game. And if I go south to rotate into the zone, I'm not going to find a lot of teams to fight, so we do want to go up north. We hit the balloon, and then we are going to hit an evac tower just to keep things going, because again, it's pubs. It's all about taking fights and just learning and getting better. We mark the care package. We see an L-Star coming in. I am going to take the L-Star because it's way better than the Spitfire. And we're also moving to the care package because we understand that this care package is just an area where people are probably going to converge because they do want to see what is inside the care package. This is really just how the game goes. We're going to actually stalemate here for about 30 seconds on this rock. It just doesn't work out. So I'm going to try to portal snatch someone. It doesn't work out, but really, I'm just trying to make a play here because there is a Watson team that is genned up behind this rock and they're not moving at all. I do fail with my portal, which is unfortunate. Another like 20 or 30 seconds are going to go by. And what I do is I just come to my teammate. Let's just push them. We're going to get third party if we don't make a move. So we pad to the left, which is huge. I actually don't think they heard us pad because of the generator and the Watson fences, which is a huge plus on our part. My teammate's gonna slide right in. I'm gonna go around the rock, flank them, so we do get a good 2-on-2 and a 2-on-1. Really quickly, easily chew them up. I'm gonna instantly pop a battery. I'm gonna heal up right away. And then I am gonna look around just to make sure we're not getting third-partied. And then I am gonna go in and loot, and then we are gonna get ready to move on again. The next POI where we do hear some shots is going to be Landslide. There's people on top of the platform in Landslide, which is a huge problem and really something hard to deal with. We are fortunate enough, though, that they are turning their attention to the other side, so we are able to walk up and just zip right up onto them. Honestly, this is something that you probably don't want to do, but I do happen to have a nade, so I do a vert nade. I do 200 to them with a vert nade, so I do push up the zip line right as that grenade is exploding, because I even know it's going to do great damage before it even explodes, and we just go up and we obliterate them. Then we're going to notice that this team is evac towering. I'm thinking, like, they're probably rotating. They're not going to land right on us. Well, sure enough, they do land right on us, which is a complete throw on their part. But we do manage to get them down very quickly and efficiently. and I am going to armor swap because there's a lot of teams around. We now got someone coming up the zip line. We team shot him because we are ready for it. You'll notice my teammate didn't even take an armor swap here, which honestly was probably the right move, because if he did go into the death box with me, we both probably would have been in trouble. They would have been shooting us in the side. So he's looking at the zip line, covering us while I am armor swapping, and then he's going to armor swap. I'm going to bat. We're just resetting now, basically, getting ready for more fights. This other team is starting to push us again around the zip line. They realize that they're too slow. We're just going to look down, completely obliterate them. I'm going to stick the guy in the ground, and they're going to pop pretty much instantly. At this point, we can see there's only 4 teams left, which means there's not a lot of people. We got high ground. We're going to take a second here, swap off the L-Star. We went through all that ammo super quick, and we're just going to equip and get ready for the end game fights. I got 8 kills here, 1,700 damage. I'm basically saying, let's just push everyone. I got a pretty decent game here, so let's see what we can make of it. We're taking the evac tower, looking for people. I do see people on the left. I also see people on the right car. I'm just gonna land right on the roof, at least I'm trying to here. I get a little unlucky where I get bounced off, actually, which could have been a huge problem, because then my teammate is left up top and they have height. Lucky for us, they actually dropped down. I see that they have purple and gray armor, which kind of signifies to me that they're probably not a great team. We're just going to clean them up really quickly. I'm not even armor swapping because I have a good amount of shields still. I'm actually looking for a third party to run over, and they are busy with another team. So I'm then going to pop a couple cells, move up. I see this octane padding up. The big thing when you're jumping in this game is when your feet leave the ground, you really don't have a lot of control of your movement, which is really why it was very easy there for me to rampage him. I'm hitting another vert nade on the guy in height, seeing if I can get him off. I do take a little bit of damage by a guy on the ground, which I didn't realize at this time. I'm gonna drop down, and I actually see the seer here batting, which completely caught me off guard. I thought he already left. I am fortunate enough to get a quick kill on him, and I do get an armor swap. At this point, we had a Pathfinder zip away, so it's at best 1 person, maybe 2 people. We had to run all the way over to Lava Fisher to find him. We do notice he's in the building. I'm gonna try again to do a portal snatch to see if I can just kind of troll him and, you know, get him down this way. He does have a Kraber. This could have been a big problem if he hit me. I only had a blue helmet at 200 armor, so it means he could have one-shot me if he headshot me. As soon as I notice I'm failing the portal snatch, I'm just going to portal the back corner and play it safe. I'm going on the door with this enemy as my teammate comes over. You'll notice I'm not pushing the guy right away. I'm waiting for my teammate to come over, so we have a solid 2-on-1. My teammate shoots him in the back. I shoot him in the front. We do get him down, and we win the match. Overall, this game wasn't too crazy in terms of the fights we did take, but we were actually able to keep the pressure moving. We didn't loot too long. We evac towered. We landed on teams. We took fights. If you're not doing this in pub games, you're not taking the full advantage of your improvement and your ability to just learn the game. So I highly encourage that you try to really push the pedal down and take fights. And if someone is stalemating you, like the Watson team, make sure you push them, take them out, try a play. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You can just queue up for another match. I am planning on doing a coaching series, so if you do want me to review your gameplay, hop into my community Discord. I have a channel in there which I will be opening very soon for people to submit their games so I can review them, do them on a live stream or in a video like this, and help you improve. Be sure to hit that like button, sub for more. I will see you guys in the next one.